We all love overpowered main characters, but it's even better when they hide their power or true identity, because we all know that the moment when their power is finally found out is amazing. So I decided to make a top 10 exactly about that. Before we start the video, I just want to let you guys know that I've been active on TikTok and Instagram, where I give daily recommendations of new stuff to read. So if you're interested, or if you simply want to send me a message, check those out. If this video helps you out, or if you want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get into the top 10. Number 10 comes with the Academy's undercover professor. Machiavelli and Gerard are just one of the many names the new professor of Siren Academy uses to disguise his identity. And now he can add one more to the list, Professor Ludger. The real Ludger, Cherish, died on board a train during a terrorist attack, making him the perfect target for a new identity. Little does the new professor know, Ludger was involved in something deep and secret. The new Professor Ludger has to be careful not to get caught by the school and the dangerous secret society. One of the things that I love about this work is that not only do the characters wonder what is the identity of the main character, but so does the reader. Not even us know, and that makes it 10 times better. This is an incredible story with tons of action and mystery, and a prime example of a main character hiding his true identity. The only reason it's at number 10 is because it doesn't have many chapters. You can read the official translation over on Webtoon. In number 9 we have My School Life Pretending to be a Worthless Person. Mankind discovered the essence of the human soul, Edeya, and were achieving materialization. Society was built around Edeya, which was invulnerable to conventional weapons. Humanity started to place all their focus in the combat power of Edeya. The main character possessed an F-rank soul and an F-rank combat power. After the introduction of a poor military program to his high school and the Edeya rank system, he became one of the weakest and suffered under his previous bullying for 10 years. However, in reality, the Edeya that he awakened was actually the S-rank absolute killing intent. He was greatly disturbed by the fact that the essence of his soul was revolved around the thought of killing others, and continued to live his life while thinking of himself as a worthless F-rank. Will he, with a soul for killing, be able to get his killing intent under control and prove that there are no ranks to one's soul? I really enjoy this main character, and obviously it won't be the same to everybody, but I think it's an highlight of the story. He has a cunning side, which he uses to hide his true identity, but he also has his overpowered side, which whenever he uses, you are bound to have some good action. Without much further to add, go give it a try. There's no official translation at the moment though. Number 8 comes with Player Who Returned 10,000 years later. One day he suddenly found himself in hell. All he had was the desire to live and predation ability. From the first to the 9,000 circles of hell, he absorbed dozens, hundreds of thousands of demons. Even the 7 great dukes of hell bowed down before him. Why would you wish to go back? Doesn't His Highness have everything that is in hell? What does he have? Nothing to eat, nothing to enjoy. The only things in hell are the barren lands and terrible demons. I'm going back. After 10,000 years, he returned to Earth. If you enjoy a ruthless and unforgiving main character, then this is the one made for you. The story might be a bit generic, but it's a type that I like, and because of that I really enjoy this story. Paired with good art, it's definitely a fun read. There's no official translation at the moment. In number 7 we have The Greatest in the World. Now this one is completed, but I could only find 30 chapters translated so far. There is no need to state the simple truth in large sentences. I am the greatest in the world. This manhwa is a slow burner. The pace is slow and it takes its time until it gets to the good part, let's say. This is on the far end, where the main character actually doesn't show his powers, but I didn't mind that at all. There's also some characters that I didn't really like, but besides that I found it a good read, so if you have the time, go check it out for yourself. Number 6 comes with Your Talent is Mine. The main character obtains the ability to copy the talents of others, and now fights against the heavens to change his fate. He struggles to survive and protect his sister from the apocalypse of the alien beast invasion. In order to become stronger, he begins to explore the unknown world, and gradually reveals the secret behind the invasion of the alien dimensions. Now this one is a hit or miss. While I like the main character and the art, the story and the pace can be a bit bad, let's say. Don't get me wrong, if I'm recommending it, it's because I did enjoy it, but the main character gets overpowered too fast, and it seems like it doesn't have limitations. It's still a good read, but decide for yourself if you want to check it out or not. In number 5 we have Leveling Beyond the Max. After a car crash mysteriously transported him to a land of martial arts, the main character trains for 140 years and becomes the strongest being in Amorim. But when he returns to Earth, it's nothing like he remembers. Though he is finally reunited with his sister, the home he once knew is now filled with people called Hunters, who defeat monsters to level up their powers in a constant race for survival. Now he must start back at level 1 and work to exact revenge on the person who altered his faith. This is your classic Hunter story. Even though this genre is on repeat, I know that some of you enjoy it a lot. The main character is absolutely overpowered and is also quite smart. If I had to say the only thing that I truly dislike, it's his sister. She's absolutely annoying and I wish she didn't exist. Still a great read, so head over to Tapas for the official translation. Number 4 comes with Super Gene. As foretold, countless alien monsters invaded the world, but by eating them, humans can obtain their genes. With this, mankind began a new era of gene evolution. The main character, a newcomer to the sanctuary, is regarded as a crazy devil, but nobody knows that he's also the big god, respected by everyone. Sorry, but only I can get the super gene. Let me start by saying that from what I've heard, the novel is way better than the manhwa adaptation. Now, as most of you know, I'm not really into reading novels, so I can't be 100% sure on this. Now, this work is very fast-paced. It does have some romance involved, but it doesn't drag it out like most do. I can definitely say that some of them are annoying, but not to the point where the manhwa stops being enjoyable. Still, a nice read, so give it a chance. In number 3 we have My Dad is Too Strong. A scatterbrained, talentless civil servant returned as a heavenly demon. He now wishes to live the rest of his life peacefully, as his days in the Murim world were full of conflict and bloodshed. However, please be my father until I graduate. He suddenly gained a daughter out of nowhere. Now, I have recently reread this manhwa since I remember enjoying it very much in its early stages, and I still enjoy it. Now, of course, this is a very overpowered main character and he hides his powers for many chapters, and honestly, when it comes to light that is strong, it's very satisfying. As many of these works, the main character wants to have an ordinary life. And, contrary to many other works, he actually does his best and makes decisions in order to accomplish that. Overall, it's a very nice read, so give it a chance, no official translations at the moment. Number 2 comes with The Max Level Hero Strikes Back. Struck by an enemy's arrow, the powerless Prince Davy falls into a coma. His soul travels to a place where the greatest of the great gather, the Honorable Hall of Heroes. There, 1,000 years pass and Davy undergoes excruciating training under their watchful eyes to become a hero too strong for his own good. Now back to his timeline and his kingdom, he's wide awake and the enemies hiding in the king's court better be prepared. The prince that they had dismissed is now their biggest threat. As many on this list, the main character is extremely overpowered, but he hides his power so he can take his rightful position back. I love to see how he handles things and the decisions he makes. And obviously, I love the surprised look on the character's face when they realize he's not powerless after all. It's a very entertaining story that I love to go back to, so if you like it as much as I do, head over to Tapas to read the official translation. And in number 1 we have City of Sanctuary. Fantasy was a popular VR game sweeping the world. Someone discovered that there was another way to enter the game to bring the in-game items and skills back to the real world. The whole world was excited, but at the same time it made death in-game come true. The main character had been in the world of the game over a decade. When he came back to reality, everything was going on quietly. I do feel like this is a very unrated manhwa. Never heard of it before I started looking for works on this genre. I really enjoyed the story since it mixed VR games. The main character is also someone I like to watch make decisions, so overall I really enjoyed it. If you want to read this, head over to Bilibili Comics to give it a chance. Now guys, this is the top 10 manhwa where the main character hides his power or identity. Did you find any manhwa that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.